Fuck, I hate winter. Not just because of the weather, but because of the mundane activities like this you get sucked into. I think that each week you should come with me on a trip. I'm thinking 8 minutes or less. Asia, Central America, wherever. Shall we? Let's get out of here. The land of samurai, swords, and sushi. First stop of the Asian adventure, Japan. My journey started here at the snow-covered Calgary International Airport and ended nearly 14 hours later at my Tokyo hotel in the bathroom.
I just hung my morning deuce and now I'm sitting on the toilet and getting my butt sprayed off. There's a bidet in this toilet. It feels sort of funny. I've never done this before. Apparently this is very common in Japan. A lot of places don't have toilet paper, so they just get their butt sprayed.
Fresh as a daisy, I decided a mini fridge eye-opener would be a great way to start my sightseeing, and discovered from this little bottle of whiskey that Japan is in fact as expensive as everyone says. Shinjuku is Japan's busiest train station. It is a gateway to many of the sights in the city, and for us, it was a gateway to the Metropolitan Government Towers. The towers provided my parents and I with one of the finest views the city has to offer. Dotted amongst the concrete monsters of Tokyo's core are a wide variety of parks, giving a feel of nature right in the city. Japan has an extremely healthy population in terms of life expectancy. Perhaps in part due to the way they embrace nature, regularly hanging out in parks on their lunch breaks. As well as with nature, the parks provide a link to the spiritual world, providing regular Buddhist ceremonies for the public. Being an avid martial artist and, well, basically just thinking swords are pretty cool, I had to stop at the Japanese Sword Museum. Unfortunately, this is as far in as I got with my camera. Many of the swords on display are priceless and are therefore off limits to public cameras and video cameras. As day turned into night, we ventured into Ginza, the most expensive real estate in the world, and I had a meal, which might have been a mistake. Prior to sitting down in that restaurant, we were in another, which tried to charge me $9 for a small glass of Coke. Ginza is a wealthy shopper's paradise. It's home to many of the world's major fashion labels and electronics brands. After our night in Ginza, we decided a day out of the city would be a good idea. We caught one of Tokyo's many unguided bus tours out to the breathtaking Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji, or Fujiyama, is probably Japan's most famous site. The 12,000-foot monster lies in Hakone, a tourist district of Japan with countless lakes and hot springs. Just a 2-hour bus ride from Tokyo, it's the perfect place for travelers who don't have a lot of time but still want to experience rural Japan. I said goodbye to the samurai before leaving Japan, and when we returned back to our hotel room, we got another breathtaking view of Fuji. Next time on the 8-Minute Escape.